All right, here is your overall. The Three of Wands, very nice. Okay, now with the Three of Wands being the overall, we're talking about how you have set something into motion. We're laying down like the framework, so to speak, here on something. You may be expanding yourself, expanding, your business, or putting yourself out there, which can be the case with the Three of Wands. But this is also watching a situation develop. I always say with this one, you should already know what to expect. And for a lot of you, it's, looking at the future now, right? So hopefully you're not sitting here waiting when you should be taking action. But I think that a lot of you are, looking at a situation that is going to develop the way that you want it to. Now, in the past, judgment. Boy. Judgment, though, for you, especially with Forget Who You Are, I think that a lot of you have, kind of closed the door on reviewing things from the past, because judgment does talk about making peace with the past, right? And moving forward, and again, the higher calling, right? But this could also suggest that, something is coming back up, right? Like I usually feel like when it's in this position, we've already called it. We've already passed judgment on it. But maybe we're needing to review something again, but I'm hoping that for a lot of you, it's done. We've closed the door on it now. Now we're moving forward. And the present, very nice. And this is kind of like what I was feeling anyway. So with the Ten of Pentacles, we could be talking about family. We could be talking about security and stability, financial growth and gain, being grounded and stable though. But if you're closing the door on the past, then with the Ten of Pentacles, our focus needs to be on like cleaning house, like literally, but I like this in the present moment because for Cancer, especially within family situations or even relationships, it's very important that, we have stability within the home, right? But we'll see what's going on here. But I still feel good about it because it's basically saying that if you're looking at the future now and you're no longer looking at the past, then once the door has been closed, then you can focus on, the long term, right? Security and stability. Future conditions, the Seven of Pentacles. All right. Now, this may be one of those things where we're having to, and again, like reviewing and reevaluating is what's happening within a situation, in whether or not this is secure and stable, or will it like last the long haul. I do believe that you have it now. But this could be something different though. If we're talking about money and we're talking about business here, for some of you, it's, the higher calling with judgment for sure. Being in a place where we're looking at something that is going to be, long-term, secure and stable. But with the Seven of Pentacles, we're kind of reevaluating what our expectations are because of the Three of Wands being there. So this may be one of those things where it's like, okay, I've gotten everything I possibly can from this situation. Now it's time to move on. Now it's time to, plant those seeds somewhere else, so to speak. So clearly you're not waiting for growth because you got the Ten of Pentacles before this. But you may be reevaluating that kind of security and stability and wondering, can I expand somewhere else? Especially in terms of business. But I don't think that, anything is going to fall short of what you are expecting. Now, if this is about a relationship, you may be reevaluating the future of it if you're already at the Ten of Pentacles. But we'll see here. Okay. Your best path to follow, Cancer, the Page of Swords being there to me is saying that, especially with judgment, you can't continuously go back and reevaluate something that you need to close the door on. And again, right, the past seems to be an issue. But clearly here, there are, some answers that you're wanting. The Page of Swords, though, the thing is if we're talking about misinformation, this is not something that you should be paying attention to, but because of that being there, it makes me wonder if that isn't what causes you to reevaluate what you believe to be secure and stable for you. Is it time to move on? Is it time to look at the future differently? I still think that you should know exactly what to expect here, and I don't think that anything is falling short, in terms of business or anything like that. But with the Page of Swords, it could be unexpected bad news, right? A little bit of a setback. It could just be that we need to pay attention to the details of things before we go off and try to expand somewhere else, which can be the case. But if it's about a situation that should have been laid to rest, you can't keep going back to this place where it's like, there's more information. It's like, I need more answers. I don't have the details, but maybe that doesn't matter anymore. In terms of business, yeah, you're going to have to pay attention to the fine print and the detail, for sure. And even if you hit some unexpected bad news, it doesn't mean that everything is going to fall apart. But I find it interesting with Judgment and the Seven of Pentacles being there. Why are you questioning what is secure and stable? What is it about the future of this that has you in a place of, not feeling like you know everything? Oh, Cancer. In your environment, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, that changes things a little bit. And it's interesting because I go back to the Oracle cards and, I want to be so hopeful about this. I do. Like, oh my God, the Ten of Pentacles is so perfect, right? Everything is secure. Everything is grounded. Everything is stable. But here you are in your environment going, emotionally, I'm not being fulfilled. Something is missing. Something has been drained from you. Are you considering leaving a situation? Now, if this has to do with business, this could be one of those things where you feel like you've reached the end point, that you can't go any further in the current career. It may be that you are looking for something else, and you may be waiting for feedback here, but you can't let, small details block you, right? And I say that because of the Page of Swords. So it may be that we're assessing a situation here. We're wanting to make peace with things. We're wanting to move on, but you're also getting that higher calling. Maybe it's time to, review what is going on here. And now it's time to move on. We're planting our seeds somewhere else, reevaluating how the future is going to go for you in terms of career, but it still looks good coming out. I just worry about this and this. And if it's relationship, oh boy, Cancer. Now, it could be that you need to move on from this idea of not having these answers, because that may be draining for you. But I still go back to the Seven of Pentacles and think, damn, man, are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want to do? Oh my God. And this is what I'm talking about. About, feeling like you don't have all the answers here or all the information. Your hopes and fears is the High Priestess. I have to wonder if for a lot of you, like, it appears to be that things are secure and stable. But with the Page of Swords, it has you reevaluating the future of possibly a relationship here, because the Page of Swords may be, this communicator that's coming through giving you news that you don't want to hear. But the thing is with that being your best path to follow, it's important to pay attention to what is being communicated here, because it may not be the full story. But I do believe that some of you in hopes and fears are fearing that there are some other things going on. There is like the hidden information. I don't think that you're bottling anything up or that you're not revealing anything. I don't think that that's it, because you're clearly on a search for it. But if you're not going to get it, it's something that I can't put all my emotion into anymore. Maybe it's time to move on. And that may be what you're reevaluating, right? Like fearing there is going to be more. But then I also think that a part of you, and it's not like being paranoid, had this information not come out, I don't think that you would be fearing that someone may be keeping secrets from you. And I hate saying that with the High Priestess. It fucking drives me nuts. But it being hopes and fears, that could be very realistic for a lot of you right now. Right? But that's also saying, though, that if you are watching and observing a situation, it may be the fear is that what you believe to be the truth is actually the truth, right? Because trusting what your intuition is telling you through observation of what is going on. Cancer, what the hell, man? And, it's no wonder why there's this need to, if you're going to move on, forget who you were, right? And we need to clean house. We need to clean things up. The details, that's important. Oh. And again, right? Like I'm hesitating because I don't want to pull the last one. General, if this is not your situation, it is not your message. And like I've always said, I don't care if it's just for one person. It may be that somebody needs to hear this. But I really feel like Cancer is going to be reevaluating the future of their career or their relationship. And they are seriously considering moving away because of information on a situation that should have been like closed with judgment for sure. Coming out the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So, and I want to clarify this, obviously, but with the Eight of Pentacles, it could be saying here that you're reevaluating the future and maybe you're realizing that it is worth the effort and the hard work. That maybe we shouldn't just give up on this, right? Because you're at that point with the Eight of Cups. Now, for some of you, it could literally be about you being abandoned by someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be by you, right? Which can be the case, but either way, we're putting in the hard work. We're putting in the effort. Again, details are important here, but as long as everything comes out and there's honesty and truth, then the future would say that this is something that you should continue to work on, even though you may be put in a place where you're reevaluating things. Now, for those of you who are looking at business, what you're expecting will come through. And you're going to be able to start to grow your career or your business in a different direction. I kind of get the feeling here with the King of Wands that this is going to be about somebody that you may be dealing with here. It could be male, female, could have fire going on in the chart. You guys know how I feel about that. But this could be somebody who is like wising up, if that makes sense. Now, if it's about you, it's you being the King of Wands, the man of action, the man of passion, getting some shit done. And again, chopping wood, right? We're cleaning house right now. We're putting in some effort here. We're working on things. But you get to a point with the Four of Pentacles where I think this is where more hard work needs to come into play. Because it's like we're just kind of like holding on. We're holding on to things. We're maintaining things right now. But it's on a teetering edge with the Eight of Cups. For those of you who are looking to leave something. Now, if somebody is looking to leave you or, a relationship is like on the line, neither one of you are letting go here. And with the King of Wands, it's like the passion gets brought back up. I actually don't feel bad about him here, because you see this person in your future, okay? The Three of Pentacles, that with Judgment, I think that this could be about something that you and a partner have been working on getting past, right? We're working together. For a lot of you, it is about your work situation, right? Are you being recognized? And the thing is it may bring some security here, but it may be one of those things where your talent is being wasted, which is why we're kind of like expanding with the Three of Wands. But if it's about relationship here, we're definitely working on things and trying to make peace with the past. But unfortunately, it like comes up in a way where what I worry about is like, this is somebody who is opening up their mouth when they shouldn't be, because clearly they don't know everything and you need to trust that you know the truth. But it leads you to a place where it's like, this is worth working on. I don't want to walk away from this. But like I said, if it's the other person here, either way, the both of you are still maintaining things right now. You know, we don't want to let go. We don't want to lose anything here. We want to continue to work on things. Definitely with the Eight of Pentacles. But the reevaluation is leading you to believe that, you know, a person is a part of your future. A career, a new career for some of you is going to be a part of your future. But I still like him coming out. Like, I don't feel bad about him. And the passion may override the want to have to review something or go back over it, you know. But I think Cancer, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Now, for those of you who aren't in a relationship, there is a security and stability in your life, but something on an emotional level is not fulfilling you anymore. You know you need to move in a different direction here. You know, and I think that for a lot of you, it could be that, you know, this may be somebody new who's willing to, you know, show you that they're willing to put in the effort. But with judgment, though, this could be somebody from the past, which is possible. But either way, Cancer, your future is okay. But we're going to have to clean house. We need to pay attention to the details, right? And we need to get past some things. And it's going to take more effort than what you originally put in. But as long as you hang in there, then I believe that, you know, the passion is going to return for sure with the King of Wands. And then focus on love. Holy shit. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. Yeah. So you're needing to focus on the good things about a person right now, but you can't push down the way that you feel. You know, so it's not that easy to just shut the door on what may have happened, especially if somebody's running their mouth and like bringing it back up, you know. But yeah, you're going to have to experience these emotions that you're having for sure, but you're going to have to focus on what is good about a person, about a situation. Focus on love. This one for me is like, you can't judge everyone based on the assholes that you've experienced in the past, right? And that may only be for some of you, but I think that this is about someone in particular here, if it has to do with relationship. You know, it's okay to feel the way that you do, even if, you know, there's this push to just let go of the past, right? Because we can't control what other people do. We can't control what other people say. And sometimes, you know, we have people that think that they know the truth, and then they say things, and then it's like, it throws a monkey wrench into everything. But this isn't something that can't be worked on, you know, and again, it's going to take more effort, but I think that you're going to be fine. But yeah, you need to focus on the good in people, the good in the person that you're dealing with. And they need to know how you feel. But, oh, Cancer, man, yeah, I'm going to have to take a break after this one. Oh. As long as you're willing to put in the hard work, your future is fine. I think that your future will continue to be secure and stable, whether it's about your career or relationship here.